We begin tonight with President Trump defending his son, saying many would have done the same thing in saying yes to a meeting where he expected to get dirt on Hillary Clinton with help from the Russian government. Tonight, Don Jr. acknowledging he likely would have done things differently, and he has also asked, were there other meetings with the Russians? ABC's chief White House correspondent Jonathan Karl leading us off.
Tonight, President Trump is coming to the defense of his son. He says he doesn't blame Don Jr. for agreeing to meet with a woman described as a Russian government attorney who claimed to have dirt on Hillary Clinton. In an interview with Reuters, the president says, "I think many people would have held that meeting." In an email exchange with an acquaintance, Don Jr. was told the purpose of the meeting was to provide the Trump campaign with some official documents and information that would incriminate Hillary. The information described as high level and sensitive, and part of Russia and its government support for Mr. Trump. Don Jr.'s response, "If it's what you say, I love it." Last night, Don Jr. went on Fox News to explain.
In retrospect, I probably would have done things a little differently. For me, this was opposition research. They had something, maybe concrete evidence to all the stories I'd been hearing about, but they were probably underreported for, years, not just during the campaign. So I think I wanted to hear it out.
Did you ever meet with any other person from Russia that you know?
I don't even know. I've probably met with other people from Russia, but certainly not in the context of a formalized meeting or anything like that, because why would I?
When asked in March by the New York Times whether he'd ever had campaign-related meetings with Russians, Donald Trump Jr. said none that were set up, and certainly none that I was representing the campaign in any way, shape, or form. And just a month after the meeting with the Russian lawyer, Don Jr. angrily dismissed suggestions the Trump campaign had anything to do with Russia.
It's disgusting. It's so phony.
Also entangled in all of this, Donald Trump's son-in-law and top advisor, Jared Kushner, who attended the meeting with the Russian lawyer after Don Jr. forwarded him the email chain with the subject line, "Russia, Clinton, private and confidential." What do you say to Democrats who say that Jared Kushner's security clearance should be revoked?
Once again, we don't discuss security clearances, but I think Democrats are trying to play political games, and I think it's ridiculous.
Is there any concern over the top advisor of the president?
Did nothing wrong? No.
The president himself has been out of public view for days. Aides describe him as angry and frustrated. But today, these images emerged. The president meeting with faith leaders in the Oval Office, laying their hands on him in prayer.
John Karl with us live tonight from the White House. And John, in this new interview with Reuters tonight, the president for the first time is actually describing how he questioned Vladimir Putin about meddling in the U.S. presidential election.
David, the president told Reuters that he spent the first 20 to 25 minutes of that meeting with Putin in Germany talking about the issue of Russian interference. This is how the president described it. "I said, 'Did you do it?' He said, 'No, I did not. Absolutely not.' I then asked him a second time in a totally different way. He said, 'Absolutely not.'" But, David, no indication in this interview about whether or not the president accepted Putin's denials.
John Karl leading us off tonight. John, thank you.